Hey, you got the door open. Good job. All right, Doctor, I won't ask about your project again. But I would like to know why you'd hide your invention schematics down here, and not someplace else. There must have been a reason.
I can respect a curious mind. I'll answer that query. It wasn't only that holotape I planned to hide down here, but myself also. I reserved the use of a cryochamber, part of my payment from Vault-Tec.
You were gonna freeze yourself? Down here? Why?
I had set plans in motion that would take some time. Until said plans had seen fruition, there seemed little point in remaining conscious.
But you never made it to the vault. Did you run out of time to make it down here, or...?
No, I chose not to come. I discovered Vault-Tec never intended for me, or anyone else, to leave Vault 111. We were all to stay on ice, permanently.
Hey, Doctor. I got another question for you.
Why does that not surprise me?
Why are you helping us? Fighting back against the Gunners, I mean.
You know the Gunners have an employer, yes? But do you know what it is they've been employed to do all this time?
Can't say that we do.
To the best of my knowledge, the Gunners' contracted responsibilities are twofold. One, locate and secure components of a particular pre-war technology. And two, devise a way to deliver said technology to their employer. The late Captain Wes had already fulfilled the second part of the contract, and this new Captain Lamont is very close to completing the first.
But what's that got to do with...
This technology they've been searching for. They're called Ingram tapes. And along with the ASAMs, they were a core part of my project.
So that's why you're helping us. The Gunners are messing around with something that was important to you. It's personal.
My boy, this goes far beyond personal.
Hey, we're seeing a bunch of those pods. Think we're in the right room. What now?
Find and open my cryo chamber.
Okay. How do we know which one is yours?
It'll be the chamber I'm not in.
Right. This one is empty. Assuming this pod wasn't yours, this must be the right one. Go ahead, open it up. It's open. What do we do now?
Next, you'll have to remove a component from the steno.
Oh, right. You mean that magnet rifle of yours. Hey, darling, can you pass me the gun?
Sure. Here you go.
Thanks.
Check the rifle's coil assembly. You'll notice a small control board. Pull out the gold-colored chip. Don't worry, it's designed to be removed.
Wow. That's one tiny chip. Hang on, I need to find the right tool for this. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves.
lock chip? What's it do?
Most of my creations are designed around proprietary software, or hardware, like that chip. Rarely, this was because I could fabricate more sophisticated components that were commercially available, or privately for that matter. But an added benefit of this is that my inventions and work became difficult for others to decipher, interfere with, or replicate. This acted as a safeguard of sorts, and it allowed me to use certain components as physical encryption.
Oh, I get you. So the chip in this rifle is like a key.
Precisely. And this key will open the way to where I hid the holotape. You'll find its accompanying lock on the intersection of my cryo chamber.
All right, got the chip. Let's try giving this key a turn. Whoa now!
Sealed off and concealed an old maintenance tunnel. The only way to find it was if you knew it was there. And if you had the key, of course. You'll find the holotape you need at the end of the tunnel.
Well then, after you, darling. Hell's teeth, it's cold down here. Look out for those bugs! Mirelurks! Damn pesky critters. How'd they even get in here? Sealed tight. Looks like this door had its own power supply, but it's long out of juice. Hey, Doc. You got another closed door down here. Any ideas? Dr. Magnuson? Huh. Guess we're too far down for the radio to work. Looks like we're on our own. This door's frozen shut. Don't think we can pry it open. We're gonna need a fusion core to get it open again. If you don't happen to have a core handy, take a look around. Maybe we'll get lucky. In the meantime, I'll see what I can do here. Open says you. Nicely done. Well, let's keep going. This looks promising. Let's see here. Hello there, little terminal. What you've got to say? Huh. Well, this is definitely where Magnuson hid the holotape. Only problem is, I think it's down at the bottom of that flooded elevator shaft. I'm sending it to the command to ascend, but nothing's happening. Maybe all that water's putting too much strain on the elevator. The increased load is too much for the servos to handle. I'm open to any suggestions you'd care to venture.
I'll see what I can do.
Always the problem solver, huh? I'm sure you'll find something that'll help. You always do. We just need to find a way to get to that holotape.
Sweet.
Well, that's using your head. With the extra power, we should have no problem bringing up the elevator now. All right, elevator coming up. Let's go take a peek, shall we? That looks like the holotape. Seems no worse from wear after its prolonged soak. Huh, seems there's some other goodies too. I'll keep hold of this for now. I'm gonna head back up. Let Magnuson know we found the tape. Come find me when you're ready. Hold on. I want to talk with Magnuson first. Hey, Doc! We found the holotape. Dr. Magnuson! Are you there? I guess something must have come up. Suppose for now, I'll just keep hold of the holotape until we hear from him again.
What do you think happened to him?
I'm not sure. But seems kind of strange he'd cut contact before knowing the results of our efforts. Say, if you don't mind the question, how are you doing? I mean, being back in 111. You okay?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Sure, no problem. Just so you know, whenever it comes to these kind of things, you never have to shoulder them alone. I'll always do my best to help carry the burden. I care about you, and I don't want to see you hurt if I can help it. Well, I'd say it's time for me to head back to the HQ. Hopefully nothing has happened during our absence. Oh, and just an idea, but now that we've explored this place, why not officially lay claim to it? There's a lot of tech down here, not to mention a near-pristine vault. That's a valuable resource in and of itself. Up to you, of course. But I think planting our flag here would be a smart move. Anyway, I guess we better get going. Stay safe, hon. You were a big help today. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Hey. Hi.
Huh?
Hi, how are you?
Huh? Beat it.
You're bothering me.
Excuse me.
mother! Made this personal, shithead.
Hey there.
Where'd you go?
Who taught you to hit? Your grandmother?
That's what I told DP, my girl. This whole thing where I thought I lost you, it convinced me we don't have time to wait. The moment the garage is secure, I'm moving in with you and we're going to make some of our own little Adam cats.
Oh. That would make me the happiest girl in the Commonwealth. I do. If you're moving in, my answer is yes. I love you so... Huh? Oh. Hey there. It's okay, babe. I said to meet me here. I got some stuff going on with the sheriff I need help sorting out. Tell you what, though. How about I come find you before I leave? You can walk me to my monorail car. You know?
That's my girl. Sounds like a plan. I'll be at the garage. I'm going to tell the others the happy news and then we can continue this conversation.
See you soon, babe.
Hi.
So, I'm getting hitched. Ain't that awesome? Thank you. I've been waiting on that question from him for a while now, I gotta tell you. Nothing like waiting till the last minute. I'm just sorry it took all the shit I went through to convince him to ask. Seems he finally realized tomorrow is never guaranteed in this world. I mean, look at that. It's my copy down there. I threw the markers in the trash when I got here. So much waste. So many people thought I was dead. Rizzo and Zeke are gonna dig the meat up and toss it out to sea later on. Maybe it'll make a good snack for the rad dolphins. I'm glad you came. I can't tell the sheriff everything that happened when they had me, or she'd never let me out of her sight again. Same with Rizzo. I'm having nightmares, and these headaches, where the needles were, but deep in my head. What they did to me and to others, it's pure evil. That's the main reason I asked you here instead of talking to you with all the ears around the bleachers. During the kidnapping, the raiders were there, waiting for me at the warehouse. They knew I was gonna show up. Babs Chemical and a motorcycle both together as bait. I should have seen that coming a mile away. It was all a setup. They walloped me pretty good, but I got to bite an ear off, spit it in their faces and laugh at them. I mean, before I went down like a sack of potatoes, I thought they were there to kill me. I really thought I was dead, you know? Kinda got this reputation from my time with the Atom Cats. Raiders know my face, and they want to put a bullet in it. Killing raiders, it's kinda my thing. They call me the Scourge, I shit you not. But they didn't. They just tied me up and we waited there. Must have been for a couple hours. The time went pretty fast, you know. I'd insult the size of their dicks or their illiteracy, and they'd kick me in the stomach, and we'd do it again. But then the Institute arrived. A few folks in full lab gear, of course, sir, and their toasters do the heavy lifting. And that meat, my replacement... And they dressed it in my clothes. They gave me that ridiculous monkey suit to wear. I got blood all over it on purpose and kicked one of their scientists in the nuts when they let their guard down. The Corsair grabbed me and I bit one of his nipples off through his coat. Got knocked out for my troubles, totally worth it. Should have tied my legs. I guess they carried me to their lab because that's where I woke up, in that broom closet you and Crenshaw found me in. When that Corsair came to get me that first time, I kicked him in the side of the knee, too. Real good one with my heel. He hit the floor, I made a break for it. But I had no idea how to get out of there. Where was I supposed to go, anyway? I didn't know where I was. My reward for that little stunt was to get thrown down the stairs all the way to the lab. Get those probes put in my head without anesthetic. That first time, that's when the headaches started. They clamped my head to that damn chair of theirs and drilled needles into my temples. Gary says he got the metal out, but I don't know. Pain can be so sharp. Feels like they're being put in all over again. They put me in that damn chair, which is about as comfortable as it looked. The needles would go in me, up and down my back, and they'd interrogate me. Over and over. They'd keep asking me questions to make me think about the FSD and my family so they could read it. When I passed out from the pain, their Corsa would just slap me awake again. Other than the interrogations, they never said anything to me. They never responded. I'm not totally stupid. I knew I was gonna die when they were done, but I wasn't gonna rat out my family. I told them I wasn't gonna talk, but they didn't need me to. They just downloaded what I thought about. I wonder how much they got out of my head. How much they know about what goes on behind those walls. I wasn't even supposed to be going in the department. But I liked being their mascot, you know? Socializing the sheriff was my pet project. But now, all that time I spent talking to Babs about what they're doing, sitting in on some of their meetings, it's all a liability now. It's hard knowing I put my friends in danger because they were just being nice and letting me hang around the department. That talk I had with the sheriff before heading out here, most of it was family stuff and what I saw in that lab. I'm not gonna bore you with the details. But Crenshaw was right. There's no way I'm getting that job. Pushing her just made it worse. All she wants to do is analyze Crenshaw's data, but she's not gonna tell me what it says or what it's for anymore. But the Institute? I mean, they can't keep doing this shit to us whenever they want. Don't our lives mean anything? They violated me. My mind. Oh, for fuck's sake. I tried to kill myself in there, okay? There. I finally said it. They needed my brain and I was gonna stop them any way I could. And this shit has been going on longer than any of us have been alive. You ever heard of the Commonwealth Provisional Government? They saw the Commonwealth organizing. Maybe getting on their feet. So they sent a Corsa who shot them all like dogs. Those assholes just went and killed all the settlement leaders trying to organize decades ago. It's not even like there was a plot against them. And University Point? Maybe Broken Mask? It's not like we're just imagining this shit. They've been killing us and sabotaging our plans for years. And just how many people died in that room where they drilled into my skull? Horribly. Screaming in agony. How many had their brains turned to goo? Just because those douche nozzles have no real plan and are scared shitless of us thriving up here. People say shit about those meat wagon synths not being to blame, but that fucking Corsair? He knew what he was, and he enjoyed what he did to me. I'm not gonna let this go on anymore. I'm taking that job with or without the sheriff knowing. Really? You'd do something like that for me? I mean, I knew I could count on you, but making an enemy of the Institute is almost suicide. I mean, I like this idea. You confront for me to get the contracts, and then be my sidekick while we take him down. Yeah, I like this. I can dress you in skimpy clothes and give you all the heavy shit to carry until I can sell it to merchants and keep the caps, too. Are you really sure? This is dangerous shit. I agree. And we will. Together. Yeah. Yeah, I can go for this. I like this idea. It's got potential. We're cooking with plutonium now. Tell you what, I got some stuff to finish up with Rizzo before I can head back. But it won't be long. After that, I'll head back to my room that I'm just getting your body odor out of and wait for you there. In the meantime, you go get gainfully employed as a synth hunter. Bring the jobs to me, and we can give them a read-through. There's some other unfinished business I had time to think about while I was getting kicked in the head by a courser. You know, some unpaid bills not related to the Institute. If you're willing to help with that too, I'll fill you in at the same time. This isn't the sort of thing you'd plan blind, so we gotta talk about it first anyway. I'm gonna say bye to Rizzo and head out. Meet you back at the bleachers in my room, okay?
Hey there, Slick.
How's it going?
Looks like they caught him all right. Reset him, and he just went and got his free will back all over again. Forced a review of his old batch. That's my papa. Courser's lost him somewhere in the ruins of D.C. Well, I might never see him again, and he wouldn't remember me if I did, but at least I know